What's up, everybody? Welcome to Spread Space. I'm ClairV, and this is Scorpio season. Now, Scorpio season, it is. And around this time, Halloween time, we have
senses and intuition.
We have major there's no veil. The veil has lifted between the spirit world and the material world. So they say it's thin, but I say it's no longer.
Ready or not.
So this is a very good time to connect with your spirit guides, with the source, with God, with anything not of this realm. So Scorpio. So Scorpio in Hebrew, Scorpio is this, right? Now, this symbol is the word for judgment, and this symbol is the word for Mars. Now, Mars is one of Scorpio's ruling planets, the other one being Pluto. I really associate Pluto with Scorpio, since Pluto is everything under the surface, a major transformation and anything from the unseen, subconscious. But Mars is also the ruling planet, being fiery, passionate, aggressive. You know, you think of the Scorpion and they're very defensive. You know, this is a time where we are being like that of a Scorpio. You know, a lot of things have been coming up, like skunks and scorpions, you know, things to be afraid of or keep your distance from. So maybe this is telling you to be like this or beware of people like this. You know, perhaps, you know, seeing a Scorpion or this time period could bring up, you know, there could be positives and negative. There's a positive and a negative. So the positive thing is transforming oneself by your failures, embracing your failures to find your inner strengths. You know, embracing your weaknesses to see the strengths. The negative thing about the Scorpions is that they can be known for evil or associated with the devil. Now, this is where it comes up, that this could mean that there's a Scorpion hiding around you somewhere, you know, hiding in plain sight as a positive. And guys, is something positive, a friend, you know, even a family member. And here they're waiting for the big pierce, the big pinch, the final sting, you know, the stinger of death. You know, many people are very, you know, like I said, standoffish, backoffish when it comes to Scorpions. But they don't realize that, you know, Scorpions have been around for over 400 million years, right? And there are over 25,000 species of Scorpions. Only 25. That's 1%. 1% of all the Scorpions can actually kill a human. Only 1% of all the species of Scorpions literally have the venom, enough venom to kill a human. So that's another interesting fact in itself. Now, another thing about Scorpio, where we were talking about this judgment and Mars, you know, this is a time where we're experiencing that. You know, judgment time is when everything comes to the surface. Everything is in the open. You know, everything is now on the surface. There's nothing left under the surface, and if there is, it's a few little things that are going to be surfacing very soon if they're not surfaced already. Now, today I was looking in my notes and I found a thing for covered rain, and I was like, oh, let me look just for the hell of it. And there was this song that came up, Covered in Rain. It was a 12-minute song. I forget who it was by, but it was a very, very beautiful song. And I don't know why I'm mentioning it, but perhaps you can listen to it. It was, it's a long song, so during the song I got a lot of
Messages.
downloads, or many downloads while this was going on. One of them was oh, I haven't talked to my aunt in a long time, and I'm like, I gotta call her. So maybe talking to people that you haven't spoke to in a long time, like reuniting. I'm looking for this Scorpio judgment thing. I'm almost positive I wrote it in this book. It was like all these like Hebrew. Oh, let me pause this, find it. Okay, I'm back. So I was looking in the wrong book. I wasn't even in the right book. I was looking in this book, and it was in this book. So, okay, so I was watching a video by Rabbi Abe, and he was talking about the structure. There's two energies, two types of light. We talked about the different types of light. The light of wisdom and the light of mercy is the two that he speaks about. Now, the light of wisdom is the fire, your desires, where you get this I want, or like your body. When your body is hungry, you're like, oh, I want food. This is that light of wisdom, the I want, the desire, the need to have something. Now, this need to have something, this desire, in order to receive or to get this desire, it has to go through the light of mercy. It has to have a vessel. Like, oh, you can't just say, I'm hungry, and then poof, there's food. There has to be some kind of mercy. There has to be. The mercy is the effort you put in, the work you do to get what you want. For instance, if something comes to you without any work, like poof, it just shows up, well, like that, it will disappear. As soon as it comes, it will go away. It's incomplete without
Mercy and wisdom.
Like, the whole process is incomplete without both. With the mercy, you have to have the wisdom. With the wisdom, you have to have a mercy. You have to have the mercy is the home for the wisdom. The wisdom needs a home in order for the door to open. Put it like that. So the mercy is the energy that comes from us. What do I need? What do I do to get this desire? The effort you put in. The wisdom cannot be manifested unless it wears or it's clothed by the light of mercy. First, the creative process to get there. Now, this all has to do with a 4,000-year-old secret from the Sahara, and this is where Mars comes in, the sign in the word judgment in Hebrew. Now, Mars stands for the ox, or blood. Mars is red. even though Mars really isn't red. They found out that Mars is more blue in other colors than red. But Mars is associated with blood, the ox, and this is shares. This is big desires. This is being selfish. Now, maybe we're being selfish at this time, but this is also war. Ma'adim, and Dalid. Dalid is that symbol, which means lack or poor. And this is what's controlling Mars, the representative force, or the regenerative force. Now, the first signal, Nun, the first sign Nun, which means judgment, or literally translates to spiritual falling, is the nebula. Now, they didn't put these two together. The judgment sign it means spiritual falling. Now, when you put the judgment and war together, Scorpio and Mars together, it equals judgment. This is the symbol for judgment. Sorry. So what you might question, what's Scorpio's judgment? Are Scorpios judgmental? No, well, sometimes they can be, but judgment is this, like, spiritually says judge always to the benefit, to the liking, to the positive of someone. You never want to harshly, wrongly, or in a negative way judge someone. So Aklab or Akab or Kavak is the number 72. Now, this is also associated with Scorpio because Scorpio is said to have all 72 attributes of the light of wisdom. The light of wisdom has 72 attributes, and this Aklab Scorpio contains all 72 of these, which is direct energy from God.
Source, the creator of the universe.
This is where you get the fire, the Mars, with the ice. This judgment, fire and ice. This is exactly this. This fire and ice. Other people, no mercy, it says. The light of wisdom. So yeah, the 72 names of God, totality, all them 72 components are in Scorpio. This is... Okay, so the wisdom is direct energy, the fire, right? Now, it's way too strong for it to be like, oh, if we can manifest everything we want in a blink of a second, it would be crazy. You know what I'm saying? It takes time to get from the spirit to the material world. It needs a vessel. There has to be mercy. There has to be some kind of action, some kind of effort. This is why this burning light, this fire, this is why it needs the mercy. It's like if you have this direct energy and you just like, oh, I want to get fucked up, like I used to do. You get fucked up, and then what happens next? You don't get anything out of it. Nothing comes of it. What happens? Well, now I need to get fucked up again, but now I need more to get fucked up because what I was taking is the direct energy. Now I need more direct energy. It's like the instant gratification, like we said from the beginning. If you get something without work, that's how you lose it, like that. This is how we get stuck in addictions and things as that such too. So perhaps we are digging up something like this, you know? This creative process is this is the major. This is how Scorpio is so powerful with this direct energy, this transformation, this energy for this mercy. The mercy is the sharing, the resistance, and this is, it says sugar-coated success, most power, creation, influential. And this is the mercy, the resistance. This is how we're building this muscle. We're building this muscle of mercy so that the light of wisdom has this vessel to go through, so that way we have the ability to harness this power and manifest whatever we want. This is how we manifest. This is how we transform. This vessel is the creative process, the absolute truth. So, okay, so what else? So this has a lot to do with manifesting. It's like open up your hands. And there's a saying in Psalms. It says, open your hands and satisfy the desire of every living thing. Open your hands. Potieche. Yerecha. Desire. First, you have the desire, then you're open to receive, to share, to increase. And this removes any limitation, so that way you can receive and give endlessly. It's a never-ending process, and this is talking about abundance, joy, happiness, friendship, love, whatever we're trying to manifest or transform at this time. Now, I said. So if you don't give what you get away, it's going to be taken from you. This is why I share what I share and I do what I do. What else? So anything else about the Scorpion sign? So yeah, even if you're not a Scorpio, this is for the collective, even if you're not a Scorpio during this season, during this Scorpio season, we all, whether you're a Scorpio or not, whether you have stars in Scorpio or not, we all embody, pick up this collective scorpionic energy. And this is this collective scorpionic energy. Yeah, very transformative time. What else did I write down? Okay, so I was seeing this. So your eyes should be on your first step in protection. You know, the Scorpion, we're supposed to be protected. There's stormy weather coming, but nothing you can't handle. You have all the tools and knowledge you need to make the next move. Don't stop. Rainbow will arrive soon. It can't rain forever. Cry it out. Negative inside literal shower. Sense decrease in your energy, your space, your house, or maybe we're decluttering. Maybe you're feeling like this is, like I said, it's a major transformative time. We're very transformative. We're transforming inside and out. And for many of us, me included, this includes or it has to do with dealing with these under the surface pains that are blocking us from our true purpose, who we truly are, what we're truly meant to be. That's why we're supposed to keep your head up and keep your eye on the prize. What do you see? Be adaptable, resilient, go with the flow, and acceptance. This is a time where we should have tough skin, saying no to people, or we're teaching people how we want to be treated. And if somebody doesn't want to be your friend because of your expectations or what you want from them, then they don't need to be your friend. You know what I mean? Trying to see what other notes I took. All eyes on you or a situation is new, out in the open. Like other people see or know of this. There could be an arrogant, ballsy, or high expectations, mismatching clothes, overall selfless. And then, see the root chakra. Alright, I guess I can't find it. I guess that's all. You know, things are coming out. This is transformation. I hear blood rain. I don't know. But happy Scorpio season to you. Hopefully this was helpful. Maybe we'll pull some tarot on this. Alright, love y'all.